in a while, like, I'll get bummed out about it, kind of, and then I'm like, could you imagine if Twitter existed when, like, the Beatles were around, and they were like, it would just be like 10 people on there compared to the rest of humanity who were like, you're the worst band ever, like, I hate your band, like, get a haircut. It's like, I can't imagine, you know, like, it's just such a weird thing.
Like, there's that whole, it's just like, it becomes not about the music, doesn't it? And it's about a haircut or about the way someone's looking or like all of that. Like, totally. I find that whole thing insane.
What is off limits as far as like people on the internet knowing, or like what is like, because at some point I was like, you know, with me, I was like, people are like, why don't you like really post Instagrams of your kid and stuff? And I'm like, that's like my own line. Like, that's where I draw it. Like, that like, like the stuff I do may be for the world, but like that stuff is not for the world. You know, like that's,
it's like any job, you know, you have a job, it's separate to your personal life. Totally. That's, if you worked in an office, you wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't involve your kid in that, and you wouldn't, you know, there has to be a line, because you have to be able to come home at the end of the day from a job and separate that, because otherwise you'd go insane. How many tattoos do you have, Pete? Do you know?
I feel like there's some of them that are connected, but I would put it around like, so I have my whole right arm done, and then a little bit of my left arm, and then some real bad ones on my legs that are just joke tattoos. So I think around like 30 or 40.
Get the joke tattoos on their legs. I swear that's the place to go.
Because then it's like you're shamed for wearing shorts as a man.
Yes.
Which I'm also doing.
I'm always drunk when I get tattoos done, though.
I may or may not have been overserved last night when I got this done. So this guy right here, it's from this movie called Howl's Moving Castle, and this guy's name is Howl, and this is like the girl in the movie that is in love with him, and he's like a little kind of bird man, and I like kind of identify with him a lot because he's fighting this, you know, it's a Miyazaki movie, so it's like kind of anime, and it's, you know, Disney or whatever, but he's fighting this like war out of justness and how much he cares and like how much empathy he feels, and then like halfway through the movie his hair, which is like brilliant and blue, like turns black, and he like gets super depressed, and they're like, are you still fighting? And he's like, I can't, my hair looks so horrible. And I was like, I can totally relate to this guy. He's got such a like cause, and then like the moment his hair feels off, he's like, I just can't go on.